Happy Friday. Friday in Los Angeles, Friday afternoon. So I hope you're all enjoying your day so far. And today I just want to talk about age. So if you have any comments or anything about it, if you're the type of the person who doesn't like to talk about their age, please private message me and tell me why. I don't need to know what age you are, but I just want to know the reason why you don't want your age to be talked about. I usually talk about my age because I think I'm who I am, and I cannot get younger. But those experiences throughout the years have helped me to get here, to where I am now. I think about last year, I called a friend of mine's mom who had just come back from the hospital. And I just was checking in on her to see how she was doing. And she said she was feeling better, but her issue was, why me? She's in her mid-80s. And why should I contract this kind of challenge or health challenge? And I jokingly said, have you even looked at your ID? And she got so upset and she said, those are just numbers. And we don't even talk about that. So I love her dearly. She's absolutely right. But I want to go down the memory lane now and tell you something about myself, because the reason I'm here is because of those years and the things that I did. I went to school to first grade at 5 years old because my playmate, the little boy who was my neighbor, and we were playing all the time with each other. His parents decided to put him at school at age 5 to go to first grade. So I started getting lonely. And I asked my parents halfway through the year, I begged them to take me to school. So I started going to school at 5. And then age 16, I graduated from high school in Iran. I turned 17. I came to the US. I went to University of California, Davis, straight. And then after 3 years, the revolution happened. So I transferred to UCLA, got my degree in fine arts, bachelor's in fine arts, and did tons and tons of paintings and independent studies. And basically that was my therapy throughout my UCLA years. And before that, UC Davis years. And after I graduated, right before I graduated from UCLA, I went and talked to my professors and I said, I want to continue with my master's. And they said, we don't recommend that. We think that you should go out to the world, work, find out what you want in life, and then come back. And for some reason, I listened. And I started working with my dad and my brother, and I started learning bookkeeping from a very old lady who was their bookkeeper in their manufacturing company. So I started doing that, and then that helped me to help my husband later on when I met him in 1984, and we got married in 1985, to work with my husband as the bookkeeper for his stores up in Northern California. So all these are going on. Then I have my first child, then I have my second child, and then I have my third child when we moved to Los Angeles. And it was 2005 that I had my oldest one at USC. I had my daughter starting high school, and my little one was 7 years old, and he was going to elementary school. So I decided at age 44 to jump on the opportunity to start learning something new. That was the passion in my life when I found out what it was. And I started going back to school at 44. So going back at 44 is not as easy, having 3 kids at home and a husband. But thank God, my husband helped me a lot. He supported me a lot and helped with the kids who were at home. And I continued my education and I got a PhD. So I'm a doctor in psychoneurology right now. I'm a published author. I'm a teacher. I can help people one-on-one, help them get over their issues and challenges that come up in their relationships, in their own lives. And if I had not gone back to school at age 44, that might seem too old for some people, I wouldn't have been here and been able to do what I do now with everyone who becomes my student or my client. So the reason I'm saying that is age, of course, can have an effect on your body. Of course, the older you get, you might get wiser or you might get stupider at times. That's what I think in some cases. I'm sorry to say that. But age is important. And I'm 59 years old, soon to be 60. So when I have my 60th birthday, and that's hopefully, hi Lily June, my beautiful sister that I haven't seen for a while. Anyway, and Abby June, and oh my God, Hale, and everybody who's watching me. Shiva June, how are you? Oh my God, I'm not gonna say anything. We are all in the same age. So this year, if I have my 60th birthday after the pandemics, at least I can say I did something in my life. At least I can go and say that I'm not an empty nester anymore, because even if my kids are gone after all these years, I mean, my youngest is here right now because USC is closed and he's at home. But at the end of the day, I can say I'm so lucky that I have something to stick to. I have something to do if my kids are not around. I'm blessed to have a grandkid. Hopefully, God willing, later on I have more. I have, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm not just a mother, a wife, a grandmother, a daughter, a sister. I'm also somebody who can make a difference in other people's lives when they need it. So the whole point of this is, please, 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 if you feel sad, if you feel depressed, if you feel upset, if there are things that in life that you think you could have done when you were younger and you never had the opportunity to do, write a list and then start at least doing a couple of them. I just won $50 on Amazon gift cards. I know $50 is not much, but the reason is today they picked my name from the class that I took online with Inspired Living. That's how I learned how to be on camera. So they gave me a gift card. They gave me an Amazon gift card, and the amount is not important. $50 can go a long way, can be nothing. But the fact that a month ago, I started taking these classes, and they made a difference in my life. And by me being on live videos, I have been able to touch more people around the world. That's such a blessing. So I just want to say, I hope you guys do what I ask you to do. It's for your own good, doesn't cost you anything. Just write a list of everything that you maybe wanted to do from when you were elementary school, high school, I don't care, college, afterwards, after you got married, with, things that you wanted to do and you never got to do them. and see if you can start doing at least one of them during this pandemic. I mean, you're stuck at home, and there are opportunities that you can jump on. So I want to say hello to some people. Hi, Roya John, Neda Shamuni, hello, Mitra Guel, Munas Jun, thank you again. Roya Rezvani, thank you so much for being here. And please message me if you are the type of person who doesn't want to talk about their age. Right before I go, I just say, I asked a dear friend of mine a while back. I still don't know. We are close friends, but I don't know her age, honestly. A few of people, my friends, I don't know their ages, and it's amazing. Why not? I don't know. But one of them said, in the work area, if you tell your age, people would have assumptions about you. And I mean, that's her opinion. It's very valid for her. I don't believe it. And I don't have anything to hide. So with all that said, I wish you all a very, very beautiful weekend coming up. I keep you in my prayers. You keep me in your prayers if you like. And I will see you next week sometime, or maybe over the weekend. I don't know what's going to come up, because I haven't done anything that's on regular basis, except that I noticed that most of the time I like to come before the weekend just to wish you all happy weekend. So until I see you again, I love you. This is Dr. Nushin with drnushin.com. Send me your messages and texts, but don't call me, please. I can't answer you. Love you.